Okay, welcome to another episode from the Ed here. I thought I'd do a quick little video on this little simple little box that has an amplifier and speaker and battery on it. I've done a number of videos where I've had a little amplifier board and speaker and battery that was just kind of sitting on my bench awkwardly. And I was asked at least one time in the past what was the model of this little amplifier board, and I couldn't remember. I looked it up finally, and it's apparently the board itself is still available, and it's given the rather obscure name of I think amplifier kit 27, I think is what it's called. And you can actually get the board still on Amazon for like $2 or $3. And there's somebody out there that's making an assembled version. It's a bit overpriced, like $30. I don't think it's worth $30, but you can get all these components, stuff your board. And in this case, this enclosure I designed has a lot of extra room on it, and I noticed a bunch more current amplifier boards out there that you could easily put into this box, but you'd need to change the little standoff locations, which is easy enough to do. I'm going to include the FreeCAD models so that you can modify it yourself if you want and change it so that the standoffs and so forth can be adjusted out. It's a very straightforward little box. I used some salvaged speakers that are from old PCs. It's a 2-inch speaker. I suspect you can get these pretty easily either online, or hopefully you might have a salvaged speaker or two from old junker PCs. The battery box is those nice little classic boxes you can buy Amazon, everywhere else, Radio Shack back in the day and so forth, that you can put AA or AAA batteries. I believe mine is a 3 AA, or is it maybe 3 AAA? I'll have to look that up, and I'll put that on the description below. And it has the nice switch on it, so it helps. It's just velcroed in place so you can take it out. The speaker grill just screws in and holds the speaker itself in place. Like I say, you can adjust this model for whatever version of amplifier you want. I'm using FreeCAD 0.20.1, and I'm sure anything that's reasonably current will work. And it's pretty straightforward. I'll leave the links for all that stuff. It just was always kind of awkward. You get out this board and the speaker and the battery, and everything's kind of, flopping around on the bench, and it'd be just nice to turn this into a simple little package that, I could just move around the wires for all the leads in and out for the amplifier lines in and out. Just go through this little slot, and it's kind of held down in place by the box and lid. And yeah, can't think of anything else. That's pretty straightforward. Oh, the print, when you print it with this side on the build surface. Internally there, I made all those internal structures such with little lines running more or less to that side, so they actually work pretty well as supports, and it maybe get a little rough on the inner surface on this top surface, but it printed pretty well just on this side, so that you don't need to do any special supports or anything like that. And also I found for this speaker grill, being at this surface, you'd want to print on the build surface. Unless you get the print quality really high, you'll see those print lines, and so what I did is I ran it at a really high resolution, low speed, and over extrusion by 130% rather than usual 100%, and that just filled in all those lines, and it looks pretty good. And then, like I say, the speaker grill holds the speaker in place. It's a common PC speaker. You can put pretty much any amplifier board you want in there. You can get the amplifier board and kit it up yourself. And yeah, I just thought I'd show this to you folks as a quick little instruction, and I'll have all the components in for 3D printing on my FreeCAD, not FreeCAD, my Thingiverse site. And anyhow, hope you enjoy it, and thanks for watching.